I don't dare run the pump due to the noise. Something just broke. A hatch broke. Oh, that's less than good. The hatch holding in all that water just shattered, so we're going to evacuate these crew quarters. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. That bodes well. So what I propose is now to get to periscope depth. Come on, Skip. We're getting up. Nope, we gotta get up. Get up, Skip. Get up. Could you get a shot with the stern tube on a passing warship? If I was running away from it, yes. It's possible. Depends on how far away you are. Really depends on how far away you are and how well you can anticipate what their speeds and everything will be. That's what it's all about there. So far, gentlemen, we're doing a terrible, terrible keeping it at periscope depth kind of thing. Just letting everybody know. Come on, boys. Hold her steady. Hold her steady. Hold her steady. Come on now. You guys can do it. I promise. I really need you guys to keep the periscope above the water line. It's super important. Really very important that I be able to see. Alright, hello. How are you? Where are you at? That's a good target, I think. That's a good target there. Looks like another Empire Bell. Let's get a speed offer. So that's saying 7 knots again, but when I got 7 knots last time, it was wrong. So I'm super concerned about that, not gonna lie. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. Please let me click where I want to click, game. It's really not fair for you to do this, because then all of my calculations are off. Then again, it's my fault for not bringing it up to the devs that that's even an issue. So, well, silly me, I guess. Are we in the center of the boat? Roughly. Roughly 45 degrees is what I'm picking up. Okay. 45 degrees to green. 45, 40's there. 45. There we go. 45 to green. Alright. That is what we're locked onto. Let's continue with warming, please. Didn't we just warm number 2? Let's move to number 3 then. Try the 3 minutes, 15 seconds just in case 7's wrong. Nah. I want to play the game as if I'm just the skipper on the boat. Do you know what I mean? That's why when we did the original DGH a little while ago, I was trying not to use God mode to see where they were dropping their depth charges. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? I'm trying to play it vaguely simulator style, you know what I mean? What's the draft on one of these fellas? Draft is what? Draft is on a bell? Draft is 855. Lot of chop, though. Lot of chop. I would like to use a magnetic torpedo if I could. But there's an awful lot of chop going on. So I would say with 855, you'd want to be shooting at like 655. But that's not really... I could do 6.5, and that might be it. That might be it. Maybe 7 to make sure the magnetic goes beneath. Maybe we go with 7. I'm going to try a 7 and see how that works out. That's my plan. How's our gyro coming? We're at a pretty good firing solution, or at least we will be in about, I don't know, a minute or so. So I'm willing to warm a torp now. We'll set it to 7 with a magnetic trigger. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try that. We're going to try it. Okay, here's hoping I actually hit something for a change. How about that? And swoosh. I didn't take distance, did I? I didn't take distance, did I? How's that torpedo coming? Get that out of the way. That torpedo's probably gonna miss. Oh, hang on, maybe. Just maybe. Just maybe we got a hit. We're gonna find out. Yep. Unless it's too deep. Like, we barely tagged that thing. Barely tagged it. Barely tagged it. It didn't catch fire. It's probably not going to sink for me. Okay. What's the next step, Salted? What are you going to do next? What do I want to do with this? I guess if we went in this direction at speed 1 for a little while, that's not super dangerous. I might put him on warming up a torpedo for me and just chuck it at this thing as we go. So that's a warship, just from their orientations. I'm going to want to go... Do you know what I could do? Is stop, come to the surface. Stop and come to the surface, because I could take a shot at this guy fairly simply. Well, not come to the surface, Salted, you psycho. No. Silly. Not the surface. You gotta come to periscope depth.
Surprise, motherfucker!
How are we doing on air? Air's still okay. We're doing okay. Bring the boat up. We'll pump a torpedo in the side of this thing as it goes. Probably gonna be an NA-1. Alright, we're pretty much at periscope now. So we can start plugging in some information here. She's going roughly... I'm going to say she's going 7.5 knots in all honesty. Because 7's not working out very well. That's the wrong place anyway. 7.5. Her angle is something like, let's call it 95. And her distance is going to be... Like when I shoot... The distance is going to be different. Skipper, why can we see? We're on the surface. That's cool. I clicked on periscope and it came to the surface. Please dive. Please dive. Please dive. Please dive. There we go. Thank you. Well, that was terrifying. I didn't like that very much. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. We gonna have a torpedo ready? I think we are. She's actually going more like... So if that's 90, let's say like 75. 75. 7.5 her speed. Distance to target is currently... Let's call it... 362 meters? And let's try to pump around in the side of it. We're just going to go with like a 2-meter shot and just drive the torpedo in the side of it instead of going for the mag. Yeah. We're just going to drive the torpedo in the side of it, I think. That's what my plan is. I'm not going to use the TDC and fire. Kaswoosh. Alright, let's reload. See if we can see some fireworks. Yep, we surfaced. That wasn't positive. That was not positive. Can the ships fight back? Yes. Depth charges, guns, the whole nine. Did we miss somehow? Did we miss somehow? Hello? Hello? Where's my torpedo? Oh! Found it! Okay, I propose to dive here. Dive, dive, dive is what I propose. Dive, dive, dive indeed. Alright. We're going to want blue lighting because I think we're going to be underwater for some time. We're going to put him to bed. The really sketchy part is that I've only got enough compressed air for maybe 2 raisings of the boat and not enough to emergency blow the tanks. So that'd be not good. Alright, we're probably going to get depth charges now because they've spotted us magically, as they do. So, what I ought to do here, I'd like to get a little navigation going, is they spotted me anyway, so I'm going to slam it into reverse really hard here. Slam it into reverse, they're going to turn with me, and I'm going to keep going. Oh! Well, that's a problem. Okay, forward 4, deep dive, and we're going to turn hard. Actually, we're going to turn hard this way. Because we are backing up into a destroyer. We are backing up into a destroyer right this second. Electric dive planes, please. We're going to want to go a little faster, boys and girls. We got to get this thing to depth. Big time. Oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Whew. Okay, we've got something to our port. Nothing behind us. We've got several somethings forward. We've got something to our starboard. Okay, it's probable that they're going to keep on dropping WASA bombings, and that's fine. I'm going to tuck into the red a little bit, down to 100 and past 150. Depth charges in the water, and I don't know where they are. So we're going to have to start steering. I know there was something to port. I know there was something to starboard. Let's go hard port and hope like hell we're right. Ooh, we're being pinged. We are being pinged. This is not good. Getting a little creaky down here. Alright. They appear to be going off above our position somewhere. With any luck, they're not going to dial in on our depth. Above us and to... and they were to starboard. I am so glad I steered in this direction. So glad I steered in that direction. Wow. Okay, let's take a look around. And I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing alright. I think we made it.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Okay, hang on. Nightmare Frame, that is fantastic. Nightmare Frame would like me to pronounce, I do not like those pings, my man. I do not like them in my tin can. I do not like the creaks and groans. I do not like the crewman's moans. I do not like them, Sam I am. I would really like those tanks to be blown. That is fantastic. That's awesome, man. That's super cool. Good for you. Thanks for that. Thank you so very much for that, honestly. Alright, we're gonna come up to minimum safe depth. We just sprung a leak. Just sprung ourselves a leak. The evacuation hatch is leaking. So we're gonna get him to patch it. We're gonna get him to hold back. Can we hold back the water? Yes, we can. We are also going to evacuate the galley. Ooh, no, listen, Semi, I told you to go fix it. Go fix it. Gonna evacuate the galley so they keep it locked off. No, Semi. Okay, maybe there's not enough room. Maybe there's only enough room for one. Semi, let's put you back to bed so you don't give me away, dude. We're gonna glide up towards the green here. We sprung a leak due to the pressure. I don't like the leak in your U-boat. I don't like it either. Okay. It should be fixed fairly quickly. It doesn't appear to be affecting our buoyancy at all at this point, so that's great. We are taking water on fairly slowly. I'm not super concerned about it right now. Red Foreman has a rebreather, so he'll be fine in that section. Yes. All will be well. And his rebreather is just kicked in. Perfect. Now, if those depth charges are on our heads, we're in trouble. Because I don't know where the depth charges are coming from. I don't dare run the pump due to the noise. Something just broke. A hatch broke. Oh, that's less than good. The hatch holding in all that water just shattered, so we're going to evacuate these crew quarters. Let's try to keep the water on this side of the boat, shall we? Hey, repair complete. Mr. Skeptical Drum, let's start bailing water, please. Let's move the water to the control room, where it's easier to pump out of the boat. Oh, sorry, I can't because it's evacuated. Let's unevacuate it. Let's unevacuate it, and then you can take the water out. How about that? It makes it easier. Alright, let's move this. Yes, please. Take some helpers. Red Foreman's fixing that hatch for me. Good job. But we are a little heavier than we should be. We've got 11 meters of water in the boat. I'd very much like to run the pump, but we've got this guy. This guy can pick us up. So, we're going to hold off on the pump just now. We're going to hold off on the pump for the time being. With any luck, they're going to ignore us now. They should return to course. Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's let these guys hopefully lose interest in us. Or not. Oh, maybe. Alright. Looks like we're sinking, though. That's kind of unfortunate. So, that's kind of problematic. Awesome. We've got to blow the tanks. We've got to blow the tanks. Emergency blow the tanks, Skip. We're going to have to turn the pump on. Let's get Mesamoon to take care of that for me. So we're in a lot of trouble right now. Emergency blow the tanks, please. Come on, Skipper. Where you at, buddy? Yeah, we're sinking. We're sinking. This is like the scene from Das Boot. Yeah, except we can't hit the bottom. The bottom's too far down. We'd be super dead. Unfortunately, we've only got 64% worth of our compressed air. Let's hope it's enough. Are we going to be driving any ballast out? It's not looking great. We're driving some water out of the ballast tanks, but not much. Pump is on, but performance is decreased by 96%. And now we're becoming visible due to our pump noise. Okay. We may or may not survive this. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, we're still sinking. We're starting to come up a little bit, though. We're starting to come up. Yeah, we're getting some air in there now. We might pull out of this. I think we're going to pull out of this. Still at 13.3, but now we've dropped to a 90% decrease in efficiency, so we might start 88%, 87. We are rising very slowly. If we can just get some of this water out of the boat, we're going to be okay. The fact that it's 2:53, yes, Shade, the fact that it's early in the morning will be good for us, but if they catch sight of us on the surface, we're dead. We are super, super dead. How are we doing on the ballast tanks? 85%. But we've only got 27% of our compressed air left. Mr. Pump is now operating. We've got 0.2 meters of water out of the boat so far. Whew, this is going to be down to the wire, I think. We're still injecting air into the tanks. That's good. Whew, man, oh man. This is a rough one. That's a rough one. Alright, the water is starting to decrease at a better rate now. And we are rising. Okay, how we doing? 40... Oh yeah, we're going to start rocketing to the surface here. We're rocketing the surface at this point. Okay, let's see if we're just going to be met with death as soon as we get up there. Since we're so close to the surface, we'll fire both compressors, get on the engines, and... Okay, there's our enemies. We're going to stay on electric motors so our smoke doesn't give us away. Alright. Can we start backing up very, very slowly, I wonder? Let's go to decks awash to cut down on our visibility. Okay. With any luck, and we're going to have to be lucky, we're just going to sneak out. Permission to change my shorts, sir. That was, yeah, that was less than ideal. Less than ideal. That didn't go very well for us.